Hey guys, Keith Kearney here from 2 a.m. Traffic, and if I got you going for your volume, I apologize. It was just a little humor. It works all the time. But in all seriousness, my name is Keith, and I'm one of the creators of 2 a.m. Traffic. So if you're brand new and you're here today because you're looking to generate traffic for your business, then you're in the right place. Now, all the veterans and the people that have been with us since the get-go, I want to encourage you to stick around because we have a really special training planned for you tonight. My partner, Chris Curtis, will not be in attendance because he's actually on his way back from Orlando, Florida. Chris was out in Florida helping us prepare for some business for the last few days. And those of you that know Chris, he's a great guy, my best friend, my partner in business. And this guy is definitely a big part of 2 a.m. Traffic and responsible for helping us to get one of the best blogging/marketing platforms on the internet. So thanks, Chris, for all of your help, dedication, and hard work. He'll be here with us next week. And guys, for all of the new people, and I'm talking for the people that are brand new here tonight, first time checking out 2 a.m. Traffic, we really want to encourage you to check our system out, okay? Because everybody knows, okay, there's a lot of things that you need to do in order to run a successful business online, but the number one thing that you need is traffic. It's that simple. If you don't have traffic, your business is dead in the water. So 2 a.m. is going to help you to get listed in the search engine, and not just for any kind of keyword, but for specific keywords, like your company keywords, company products, right? People that are looking to join teams within your company. And take it from me, being involved in this industry for 10 plus years, this is the way that you want to build your business, through targeted leads, okay? I've built businesses from the ground up, literally start with 0 people on my team, and we've had as many as 5,000 and 6,000 active distributors, responsible for doing hundreds of thousands of dollars in monthly volume in different companies. And I don't share this with you to brag, but really more or less just to qualify myself so you can understand and look at me and say, you know what? This is a guy who's been through the struggles. I can relate with him, because wherever you are in your business, whether you're struggling or generating some leads but hope to generate more, we're going to show you how to do this on a residual basis, meaning every single day you can have leads coming into your system, into your funnel while you're out doing stuff with your friends and family. This is how you will grow and sustain a business long term, okay? So get with the person that invited you here after the webinar. Get their link from them. Go into the back office, guys. We'll encourage you to upgrade to the pro membership, because you know what? We stand behind our products. We feel there's so much value in this pro membership. We're going to let you check it out for 7 days. Okay, if you're not happy within that 7 days, just send a ticket to support@2amtraffic.com. We will personally refund you, no questions asked. That's how much we believe in this product. We stand behind the product. Now, is it going to be easy? Are you going to have success overnight? Absolutely not. So if you're looking for the get rich quick, don't waste your time. Don't waste mine. Don't sign up and, you know, expect money to fall out of the computer. There is some work involved, but I can tell you that this is a very thorough step-by-step training course. Even if you have 0 blogging experience, I am confident that if you take this seriously and you work at it, within a couple of weeks and a couple of months, you can really get your business and get yourself to a point where you are generating those residual leads on a daily basis, okay? So let's get into the meat of the training tonight, because we're all here to build a business. We're all building different businesses, different affiliate programs, but we all have one goal in mind, and that's to make a full-time income from home, serving others online in the marketplace, okay? So what I want to do is prepare you guys for what it's going to take to really build a business and to sustain this long term, okay? Because really what it does take in the very beginning, guys, is you working a lot on this, okay? You really have to work on your brain and your mind. So I put together a short PowerPoint presentation, nothing big. Guys, trust me, this is going to be exciting. So let me just do a full screen share here with you. And I'm going to go ahead and open up full screen on the PowerPoint. And today we're going to be talking about mentally tough minds, okay? What it takes to have that mental toughness, because I believe in order to make it in any business, you need to have what I call is this strong mental toughness. Now, just like people go to the gym and they work out, they pump up their muscles, they want to feel good, they want to be in shape, right? Want to be healthy. I go to the gym myself, and you may not be able to tell, but I am a big fan of the gym. But just like we work on our muscles and our bodies, guys, we have to work on our brain, because our brain is a muscle. And if we're not challenging it every single day, then we're not getting our full potential from our brain. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you what I've done here. Is I've split up this mental toughness into what I call 5 elements or 5 attributes that if you were to look at any mentally tough person or any successful business person, they definitely would be possessing all of these qualities. Okay, so if you don't think that you possess these qualities, or some but not all of them, work on it, write it down, make it a roadmap, make sure that you start to integrate these elements into your life. So the first one is what I call flexibility. Mentally tough people, they have the ability to absorb the negatives and roll with the unexpected. When trouble arises and things aren't going as planned, they remain flexible in their approach and they keep an open mind. They try to find the positive in the situation and they look for new ways to solve the problem. Now, those of you that know me, you know that I like to plan. I like to put things on paper. I like to plan out my entire day. I like to know step by step what I'm doing. Some might consider that a little anal, but I'll tell you what, guys, when you put your day on paper, you get a lot more done. I seem to be a ton more productive. So now I'm not against putting stuff on paper and planning out, but being a mentally tough person, you have to understand that you always can't prepare for everything. And this is something that really challenges me. Okay, but I do have the ability to be flexible. I like to plan everything out, but sometimes it doesn't go as planned. When it doesn't go as planned, as a leader and as a mentally tough person, I have to learn how to be flexible, roll with the punches, so to speak, change plans if I need to, and make decisions on the snap of a finger. Okay, if I can do that, guys, then I am going to add that flexibility to my character, and this is something that all of us will need to possess in order to be successful in any kind of business, traditional, brick and mortar, and in life, guys. You just have to learn how to be flexible. So work on it. You know, work on it with the people around you. Work on yourself. Work on being more flexible. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to build up that mentally tough mind that we all need. Number 2 is what I call awareness. Mentally tough people are engaged, excited, and plugged into the environment. They're aware of their surroundings, opportunities, and challenges. They also possess an uncanny ability to think outside of the box, and they're constantly coming up with new and creative ways to overcome objections. Because these people are so aware of their surroundings, they can almost see problems or issues happening before they even happen. Okay, so it's almost like, you can visualize this happening before it does. Because you're so mentally tough and you put yourself in the zone and you're aware of what's going on, you see the opportunities before they even arise. And it's really, really important, guys, to get yourself into peak performance mode. Now, it's not easy to do this, but sit back, clear your mind, take some time after this webinar, try it. And I challenge you guys that don't meditate on a daily basis or pray or take time for yourself. It's a lot harder than you think, okay? But it helps you to refresh your mind, to renew yourself, and you come out feeling more aware of everything that's happening around you. And I promise you, awareness is definitely something that we all need in order to be successful. Moving on to the third element, determination. Mentally tough people, they set goals and create action plans to achieve those goals, right? So this is what I was just talking about before. Having my day planned out, knowing exactly what I'm going to do, getting the most out of my day and being productive, right? So they have these goals, but they do not accept failure as an option. It's never an option in their mind. It's not even in the slightest degree. They want to win as badly as they want a breath of fresh air. Now think about that sentence there. Hold your breath for 30 seconds. See what it feels like, okay? Try it for 45 seconds. After 45 seconds, I guarantee you, you're going to be begging for a breath of fresh air. You want that. You need it. You can taste it, right? You can feel it. You need that air. That's how badly you need to want to win. Because I've never met anyone that wanted to win that bad that didn't actually go on to be very successful. Okay, most of the people that don't, or the people that I see that quit and just don't go on to be successful in internet marketing, they usually just don't want it that bad. They're content with being okay. It's not the end of the world if they're just going to work a 9-to-5 job. And hey, if that's you, I'm not putting it down. I just know some people want everything they can get out of life. You know, they're just not happy with being average and ordinary. That's me. I mean, call me anything but average and ordinary. That's the truth. You know, I want to go out there and leave a legacy for my family, and I want to be known for doing something, you know, for pioneering something and for being a leader. So leaders, guys, they have this determination. They have this burning desires. It's deep down, and most of these leaders and mentally tough people, they've already visualized themselves reaching their destination. Now, I talked about visualization in the last slide, and if you've read Think and Grow Rich, you know that they talk about it in this book. I believe it's in the 3rd chapter. It's by Napoleon Hill. If you haven't read it, do yourself a favor, get to the store and pick it up. It's a great read, I'm telling you. But in the 3rd chapter, talk about seeing yourself already getting to the goal before you've got there. And in most cases, pretending like you're already there, getting yourself so deep into that environment, you can hear it, you can smell it, you can taste it, you can see it, you feel it, you know exactly what it's like to be successful. Because for lack of better words, we're basically trying to trick our brain into thinking that we're somebody that we're not. Sometimes, guys, we believe it on a conscious level, but on a subconscious level, our brain is working on us. You know, we don't realize it, but it's like, you can't make it. It's kind of that little devil that's in your head that's telling you can't do it. It's too hard. Everybody else has failed. It's never going to work, that kind of a thing. Well, if you can trick your brain into thinking you're already there, then all you got to do is bring your body along for the ride. You see what I'm saying? So personally, I do a lot of visualization. Okay, I see myself being successful. I've already visualized what we want 2 a.m. traffic to be and what we want to get out of this company and this business. Guys, it works, plain and simple. You're going to have to learn how to add that determination into your character and to be able to visualize yourself, visualize your day, your week, your month, and your goals. This will definitely help you to succeed in your online business. Number 4 is integrity. Mentally tough people, they do the right thing 100% of the time. They do what's right for the company and the greater good of the team. They're fair, honest, don't cut corners or undermine others so they can come out on top. Now, a great example of this would be a picture of the gentleman I have up here. His name is Andy Roddick. He's a famous tennis player. Back in 2008, Andy had won the tournament, tennis tournament, and he was walking up to shake his opponent's hand, and he realized the last serve from his opponent was actually in bounds, right? So he brought that to the umpire's attention. He said, look, you know, this ball was in bounds. You called it wrong. And sure enough, the umpire said, you're absolutely right. So they started the game. They restarted the game. And long story short, Andy went on to lose that game. Now, here's a man that had the win in the bag. He had the fame and everything that comes along with it, the money, because believe me, there's definitely some money, you know, for winning the tournament that Andy won, but he didn't want to win that way. Okay, what he wanted to do was win the right way. So he brought it to the umpire's attention, and he did what? The right thing. He displayed what? Integrity. Right? Now, some would say that Andy went above and beyond the call of duty. But the truth is Andy became like instantly famous overnight. And I know he didn't do it for this reason, but I mean, people began to see him as a man of integrity and know him as the opponent that would do the right thing. Now, how many of you would actually do that? Well, you have to display the same kind of integrity in your business. Guys, it's not going to be easy, okay? Trust me, there's going to be times where it's going to be easier to do the wrong thing. And it might even require more work and going out of the way to do the right thing. But what you put out there is what you get back. I mean, call it karma, religion, whatever you guys call it. Trust me, it's real. It's a principle. It's a science. It's spiritual. Again, whatever you think it is, it definitely works, okay? So put out the good vibes. That's the kind of stuff you're going to get back. Plus, people respect you, and you get this good feeling in your heart and in your mind that you've done the right thing. It just feels good. So just do the right thing. Work on integrity, guys. It's definitely going to help you to be successful and build that mentally tough mind. The last one we're going to cover here today, last slide, guys, is stickability. Mentally tough people, they have what I call is this long-term vision. They retain the ability to see a job through to the end. They have this amazing way of staying focused and saying no to all of the distractions around them. Now, this long-term vision, guys, this is how I see it. I can see 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 years in advance. I can already see where we're going to be. I visualize it. Okay, again, each slide kind of plays into the next. We talked about visualization in the last slide. But the truth is you have to have this long-term vision. You have to say, okay, I see myself 3, 4, 5 years with this company earning a 6-figure income. That's the first thing. The second thing is staying focused and seeing it through, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of distractions. What do I mean by distractions? Well, specifically what I'm talking about are all of the different businesses that will look like a great idea to join while you're trying to build your one primary business. Now, I'm not against multiple streams of income. Those of you who know me know that I do actually have multiple streams of income, okay? So I'm a big fan of diversification. But I do also believe that when getting started, okay, so this is hard because this is almost like a do as I say, not as I do kind of a thing. And I'm not a big fan of that. But the truth is, I've been involved in this industry for a long time. I've built up the momentum. Okay, I'm in a position to build multiple streams. Most people just getting started, and even most people that have been in the industry for 3 and 4 years that still don't have that momentum are not in a position to build multiple streams. That might even be the reason why you're struggling so much today to really generate that full-time income, that walk-away income where you can tell your boss, hey, I'm done. I'm leaving, you know, because you spread yourself so thin. And, you know, it's like the shiny ball syndrome or shiny object syndrome, whatever you want to call it. You see something, the grass always looks greener on the other side. Oh, your friend showed you a new business. Oh, there's this great new pay plan. Guys, I got some news for you. Most of the pay plans in this industry that are legit, that actually sustain long-term anyway, are pretty much all the same. They're either front-end loaded, they're back-end loaded. They might have a little bit more up front, in the back, in the middle. Maybe the fast starts a little bit more. Maybe there's something special in the comp plan part of it, guys. But the truth is most companies pay out typically around the same amount. Okay, they just dress it up and make it look different, make it look more exciting. And yes, some are a little better than others, guys. But truth is, you can take a leader, you could throw him in the worst company and the worst pay plan ever with the worst product, and he'll build that product in that company because he's a leader and they know how to do it. Okay, so having that long-term vision is important. Staying focused and saying no. Now, do I have a number like how many people you should have in your business before you branch off into a new one? I can't really answer that question because it really revolves around, you know, how good your product is, what your retention rate is like, how much people are spending every single month on it. There's a lot of factors that you want to consider. But I think when the time is right, you'll truly know it in your heart. You'll feel like you have enough momentum going where if you were to actually take your foot off the gas for a week, that your business could continue to move forward and not go backwards. If you take your foot off the gas for a week or two and your business is dead stopped or going backwards, you're in trouble. You do not have momentum. You are not ready for multiple streams of income. You take your foot off the gas for a week or two and you have more recruits on your team than, you know, when you started, you're in good shape. Most likely you could consider branching off. So guys, what I'm going to do is get back to the broadcast here. Let me just get off screen share. Okay, back to reality. So again, for those of you that are serious about building a business, you have to understand that you have just taken yourself, for most people, from what I call is the employee quadrant over here to the business owner quadrant. This isn't a game. This isn't a hobby or a joke or something you do for fun. Okay, you are seriously running a business. Now, you may be in business for yourself, but with most people, with 2 a.m. traffic and most support groups and companies, you shouldn't be in business by yourself. Okay, so it will take some time. You will need to roll up your sleeves. Don't get discouraged. I look at it like this, okay? Your plan over here in the employee quadrant is what? Work for 20, 30, 40 years, depending on your age, and then retire on, you know, hope that Social Security is going to be there. And I don't even want to get into that right now. But the truth is, guys, there's not a lot of stability in the job market like there was 20 and 30 years ago. Okay, so it seemed like 30 years ago, it was a really good idea, even 20 years ago, for people to go to school, get a good education, try to work for the government, you know, that kind of a thing, what our parents were feeding us. And now it seems like, you know, you really got to fend for yourself. I hate to say it, but you got to have some kind of backup. You got to have something out there. And turning to the internet, I mean, I just had a good talk with one of my friends the other day. He's very successful, and he actually does a lot of eBay selling and different things. And but guys, you know, there are so many different ways to generate real income online. It's limited to your own creativity, what you come up with and what you're passionate about and what you're willing to endure and learn. So you can either work your job for 20 or 30 years, retire on hopefully a pension that they give you. Maybe your company will be nice enough not to pull the rug out from underneath you after you've worked for them for 25 years and then fire you and rehire you back part-time so they don't have to pay you benefits. And guys, I've seen some pretty low down, lousy things out there in corporate America. Or you could take this plan over here, which is work your butt off for 2, 3, 4 years, you know, and I'm not talking 2, 3, 4 weeks. I mean, guys, you can start building up some money in a couple of weeks, a couple of months, but most people to transition, they need a few years. And they're not willing to see it through for a few years, but they're willing to work over here for 20 or 30 years and make themselves miserable. I don't get it. I mean, I guess to each his own, right? I mean, if that's what you want to do, but I'm talking to those of you that are hungry, that want to succeed, that want it bad enough. And truthfully, you have to consider using the 2 a.m. traffic platform, guys. Blogging is how Chris and I have generated almost all of our leads. Yes, we do video marketing, solo advertising, Facebook ads, and we've done some pay-per-click and things of that nature. But the truth is, we always turn back to blogging because blogging creates that residual income. It creates the residual leads. It gets us listed in the search engine, guys. It positions us as authorities. So again, I'd encourage you, if you're visiting this webinar late, get back with the person that invited you. Check out 2 a.m. traffic. Upgrade your account to Pro, guys. We got a lot of good stuff going on. A 7-day, 100% money back guarantee. And go ahead and shoot over to facebook.com/2 a.m. traffic. Give us a thumbs up. Like us for your chance to win a free Pro membership. And just stay in touch with us and what's going on, you know, about events and, you know, different things that are happening in the community. So I want to say thank you. All of the people, brand new people on this webinar, the veterans, the people that are using the blog platform and plugging in, you guys are what makes 2 a.m. traffic successful. Thank you so much. God bless each and every one of you, and we will see you all next week.